Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of the countryside, there lived a young woman named Isabella. She was known throughout the village for her beauty, with long flowing brown hair and sparkling green eyes. She had a kind heart and gentle spirit, and everyone who knew her adored her. Isabella had always dreamed of finding true love, but she had yet to meet the man of her dreams. She spent her days working on her family's farm and her nights stargazing, hoping that one day she would find the person who would complete her. One day, as she was tending to her garden, she heard a commotion coming from the road. Curious, she walked to the edge of her property to see what was happening. There, she saw a group of travelers making their way through the village. Among them was a handsome young man with jet black hair and piercing blue eyes. Isabella's heart skipped a beat as she looked into his eyes and knew that she had found the love of her life. The young man's name was Alexander, and he was a prince from a distant kingdom. He and his entourage were on a journey to find a suitable bride for him to marry. Alexander was immediately drawn to Isabella's beauty and kind heart. He asked her to come with him on his journey, and without hesitation, Isabella agreed. They traveled together through lush forests, over snow-capped mountains, and across vast deserts. They laughed and talked, and Isabella found herself falling deeper in love with Alexander with each passing day. As they journeyed, Alexander grew to love Isabella too, and he knew that she was the one he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. Finally, they reached Alexander's kingdom and he asked Isabella to marry him. She said yes, and they were wed in a grand ceremony attended by people from all over the kingdom. They lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with kindness and compassion, and their love for each other never wavered. Years passed, and Isabella and Alexander were blessed with children of their own. They raised them with the same love and devotion that they had for each other, and their family flourished. They continued to rule the kingdom with fairness and wisdom, and their people loved and respected them. Isabella and Alexander's love story had become legendary in the kingdom, and it was passed down from generation to generation. It served as a reminder that true love knows no bounds and that, with patience and perseverance, anyone can find their soulmate. As Isabella and Alexander grew older, they would often sit on their balcony and watch the sunset together, holding hands and reminiscing about their journey to find each other. They knew that they were truly blessed to have found each other, and they cherished every moment they spent together. In the end, Isabella and Alexander's love was a shining example of the power of true love, and it will always be remembered as one of the greatest love stories of all time.